How to install combination washer electric dryer. This video is intended only to supplement the written installation instructions that accompanied your product, not to replace those installation instructions. The written installation instructions should be read and available to you before you attempt to install the product. Warning: explosion hazard. Keep flammable materials and vapors, such as gasoline, away from dryer. Do not install in a garage. Failure to do so can result in death, explosion, or fire. When using a power cord, a grounded electrical outlet will need to be located within 2 feet of either side of the dryer. The electrical supply for the unit must be 240 volts at 60 Hz. A dedicated 30 amp circuit is required. Drain system can be installed using a floor drain, wall standpipe, floor standpipe, or laundry tub. Select the method you need. Warning: excessive weight hazard. Use 2 or more people to move and install washer-dryer. Failure to do so can result in back or other injury. To avoid floor damage, set the washer-dryer onto cardboard before moving across the floor. Move the washer-dryer close to its final location. Pull the yellow strap firmly until completely removed from the washer-dryer. There should be 2 cotter pins on the end of the shipping strap. Cut the shipping strap where indicated. Discard end with cotter pins. Remove the hang tag and pin from the vent pipe. This is required for proper leveling. Prop up the front of the washer-dryer with a wood block or similar object that will support the weight of the washer-dryer. Screw all 4 feet by hand or wrench into the threaded holes at the front and back of the washer-dryer. Adjust the feet up and down as necessary for proper levelness. Tilt the washer-dryer back and remove the wood block. Gently lower the washer-dryer to the floor. Warning: electrical shock hazard. Plug into a grounded 3 or 4 prong outlet. Do not remove ground prong. Do not use an adapter. Do not use an extension cord. Failure to follow these instructions can result in death, fire, or electrical shock. Warning: fire hazard. Use a new UL-listed 30 amp power supply cord. Use a UL-listed strain relief. Disconnect power before making electrical connections. Connect neutral wire, white or center wire, to the center terminal, silver. Ground wire, green or bare wire, must be connected to the green ground connector. Connect remaining 2 supply wires to remaining 2 terminals, gold. Securely tighten all electrical connections. Failure to do so can result in death, fire, or electrical shock. Warning: electrical shock hazard. Disconnect power before servicing. Replace all parts and panels before operating. Failure to do so can result in death or electrical shock. Before installing a power supply cord, confirm that the cord is not plugged into the electrical outlet. Installing a 3-wire plug. Remove the hold-down screw using a 5/16 inch nut driver and remove the cover to the terminal block. Next, insert the strain relief tabs, 1 tab back-facing and 1 tab front-facing, into the hole below the terminal block opening. Attach the screws using a crosshead screwdriver to the strain relief, leaving a gap for the wires to pass through. Now, insert the wires through the strain relief. Using a 1/4 inch nut driver, remove the center screw on the terminal block. Using a 1/4 inch nut driver, attach the center wire to the center of the terminal block. Next, attach the 2 outside wires to the left and right side of the terminal block. It doesn't matter which side of the block they're on. Tighten down both sides of the strain relief to secure the cord in place. Reattach the terminal block cover using the 5/16" nut driver. Steps for installing a 4-wire plug. Remove the hold-down screw using a 5/16" nut driver and remove the cover to the terminal block. Next, insert the strain relief tabs, one tab back-facing and one tab front-facing, into the hole below the terminal block opening. Attach the screws using a crosshead screwdriver to the strain relief, leaving a gap for the wires to pass through. Now, insert the 4 wires through the strain relief. Using a 5/16" nut driver, remove the green screw that is holding down the neutral wire. Using a 1/4" nut driver, remove the center screw on the terminal block. Combine the neutral wire from the dryer with the white neutral wire from the cord and attach them to the center terminal together. Take the green wire and attach it to the dryer using the 5/16" nut driver. Next, using a 1/4" nut driver, attach the black wire and the red wire to the 2 outside screws of the terminal block. Note that it doesn't matter which side of the terminal block they're on. Tighten down both sides of the strain relief to secure the cord in place. With a 5/16" nut driver, attach the terminal block cover with the hold-down screw. Warning: Fire hazard. Use a heavy metal vent. Do not use a plastic vent. Do not use a metal foil vent. Failure to follow these instructions can result in death or fire. Warning: to reduce the risk of fire, this dryer must be exhausted outdoors. Refer to the vent system charts in the installation manual to determine the number of vent sections and elbow joints required. Only 4-inch wide venting and clamps should be used. Check the drain hose to see whether it is the proper length. Wet the inside of the drain hose end that attaches to the drain connector with tap water. Attach drain hose to drain connector. Proper connection of the drain hose protects your floors from damage due to water leakage. When using a floor drain, the drain hose form will need to be removed. Otherwise, place the form and hose over the side of the laundry tub or into the standpipe. Using a 4-inch clamp, connect the vent to the exhaust outlet in the dryer. Insert a new flat washer into each end of the inlet hoses. Attach hose to hot water faucet. Screw on coupling by hand until it is seated on the washer. Use pliers to tighten couplings an additional 2/3 turn. Avoid over-tightening. Repeat this step with a second hose for the cold water faucet. Run water through the hoses for a few seconds to clear the lines. Attach the cold water hose to the cold inlet valve on the washer. Screw coupling by hand until it is snug. Repeat to connect the hot water hose to the hot inlet valve on the washer. Use pliers to tighten coupling an additional 2/3 turn. With the hoses secure, slowly open both faucets and check for leaks. To reduce the risk of hose failure, we recommend replacing the hoses every 5 years. Secure drain hose to laundry tub leg, drain standpipe, or inlet hoses for wall standpipe with shipping strap removed earlier. Plug the power cord into the electrical outlet. Move washer-dryer into final location, taking care not to crush or kink vent. After the washer-dryer is in place, remove cardboard from under the washer-dryer. Level washer-dryer properly to reduce excess noise and vibration. With washer-dryer in its final location, place a level on top edges of washer-dryer. Check the level of the front using the lid. Rock washer-dryer back and forth to make sure all 4 feet make solid contact with the floor. Now that it's properly level, the washer-dryer should be ready for use.